B had a lot to complain about this morning to Sammy M and Makeke. And by the time I was done listening to this young man, I was filled with a higher level of appreciation for the Big Brother show. Because guys, just as I've said before, this show has a very interesting way of x-raying the depth of human deficiencies, the depth of human inadequacies, the depth of human inconsistencies. It really, really portrays how flawed we are as human beings. But on the same scale, it also x-rays how different people are. Guys, Bravob's complaints this morning, for me, was just like a child whining for attention. And I was really disappointed. I was really disappointed because I felt like, nah, bro, first of all, you're a man. Second of all, you are a Zulu man. With the way you were constantly talking about your sexual prowess in the house, one would expect that you also possess vocal prowess. Yeah, assertion. So where is all of that? Where is all of that? I mean, this guy was just whining and complaining about the fact that, oh, people don't allow people like him to express themselves, to speak, to contribute when they have meetings. Oh, people don't take his ideas seriously when he speaks. People are always laughing because they think he's joking, that he needs them to understand when he's serious and when he's joking. I'm like, bro, who is going to do that for you? Are you expecting to have a spokesman or spokeswoman in the house that's going to always stand up and moderate, your fellow housemates whenever you want to speak? And you see, I even forgot that this guy was introduced to us as a counselor in his hometown, yes. So in a way, it kind of made me feel like maybe this guy is still basking in the euphoria of being a leader where he's coming from, and he's probably expecting everybody to probably bow at his feet and worship him and even listen to him whenever he chooses to have something to say. Ladies and gentlemen, he said a lot, and I'm going to tell you more about it on this video. Aside that, there was also Papaghost. Papaghost, once again this morning, was in his leadership element. And in as much as I like it, there was a twist to it that I did not really like. And I'm going to share about it on this video as well. So please make sure you watch to the end of this video. Do not skip out on any part. I'm going to try as much as possible to keep it short and simple, but please watch to the end. And of course, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. All right. And officially, you are all specially welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is GLORYELIJAH. This is Frankly Speaking with GLORYELIJAH, and I am the girl with the T. For those of you that are newly subscribed to this channel, you are especially welcome to this community. Thank you so much for choosing to become a part of us, yes. But if you're yet to subscribe, please just go ahead and do exactly what you see on your screen. It's absolutely free, all right? And whilst that's it, don't forget to turn on your post notification bell so that you'll be able to receive a lot of my videos whenever I upload a new one. Now, I want to address something. I keep seeing questions about how to watch the show, and I've answered this question in different ways and on different videos, but it's occurred to me that a lot of you don't even bother watching the video till the end. A lot of you sort of probably skip, different parts of the video to watch what you are looking for. But I encourage you all that moving forward, please watch my video to the end, because there's a lot of messages or information that I pass in my videos that you just might miss, all right? Now, to answer the question of how to watch the show again, if you're in South Africa, you need to have a DSTV compact subscription and above to watch it. If you have DSTV access, or I think family, you probably might not be able to watch the show. Yes, so you need to be subscribed to the compact and above to be able to watch the show. If you are in a country, in an African country, that does not have access to the show, then it means you will not be able to watch the show, except you are able to get the online streaming login details of maybe somebody that is in a country that can watch the show. I don't know if you understand me. Aside subscribing to a DSTV package, another way you can watch the show, yes, if you're not in the comfort of your home, is by downloading the DSTV Now streaming app. Yes, once you download that app, you can log in and watch the show from wherever you are. I feel like I'm actually running an ad for DSTV right now. They're not even paying me for this. But guys, I'm not going to attend to this question anymore, yeah? So guys, please, the questions are so much and it's making it look like, oh my God, I'm not trying to give anybody the answer to the question. There you have it, guys. That is how to watch the show. Okay, now quickly, let's proceed with the business of this video. So as I mentioned before, Bravob had a lot to complain about, yes. And still, as I explained before, his bone of contention is the fact that the more vocal housemates are taking over the meetings. Yeah, when they have their meetings, the more vocal housemates like Yolanda, like Papaghost, like Palais, you know, they would want to be the ones that would talk and talk and talk. And when people like him that are quite reserved have something to say or an idea or suggestion to chip in, they might not have the chance to, you know, share what they have in mind, you know, that it feels like they should at least ask people, oh, do you have something to say? Do you have something to say? Blah, blah, blah. And guys, when this guy was explaining all of these things, I'm like, bro, are you a child? Are you a child? Because, dude, where do you think you are? You think you're in crèche. You think you are in nursery school or maybe primary school or even high school where your teacher will be asking you, oh, do you have anything to say? Oh, what is 1 + 1? No, this is a social experiment. Even though these housemates are from South Africa, they are all from different walks of life. These people have different ideologies, different idiosyncrasies, different upbringings. These people are wired differently. And most of all, this is a show with a competition within it. Yes, games are being played. Some housemates are pretending to be quiet. Some housemates are pretending to not have opinion at all in that house. Why? Because they do not want to make themselves a target. Some others want to shine. Yes, they want to be very, very vocal. They want to be very verbal. They want to be heard. They want people to recognize them as the brains of the house, as the powerhouse of the group. Yes. So you think you are quiet, because guys, Bravob is not quiet. This guy is very expressive. He talks a lot and he flirts a lot with the ladies. Yes. So you that think that you are quiet, oh, and you need somebody to, you know, usher you in before you share your opinion, you're wasting your time, because nobody's going to do that. Even the said head of house, Mitch, is not even functional. The head of house is not even functional. Yes, dude is struggling to communicate fluently with the English language. So he's constantly code mixing and code switching, which is not really, you know, accepted in Big Brother's house. And that is part of the reason he allows Papaghost or even Palais to speak on his behalf all the time. But most of the time, Papaghost. So I was listening to Bravob complain and complain. I'm like, bro, just sit this one out. Sit this one out. Now, Makeke was the person he was complaining to, Makeke and Sammy M, yes. And I loved what Makeke said to him.
You're supposed to tell them that, guys, okay, now I'm no longer that particular Makeke. Now we are working. This is the side of me when we are working, and this is the side of me when we are changing.
Makeke said, listen, this is just the beginning of the game. And there are people that want to show that they are vocal, there are people that want to shine, and there are people that are just chilling and observing. So you cannot tell anybody, because you're nobody's father or mother or relative, you cannot tell anybody how to act or how to behave. You cannot tell anybody to take you serious, you know, because you want them to take you serious. You need to chill and allow people be. And guys, that was such an excellent way to put it. That was an excellent way to put it. But even though Makeke was making sense, I also disagreed with him when he was saying that, oh, he expects people like Papaghost, you know, from time to time when they're having meetings to be pointing at people to give ideas. I'm like, there we go again. After people will come and complain that Papaghost is being condescending, he's being domineering. Now, you, Makeke, you want him to be pointing you guys out to share your ideas. How does that make sense? Moving on to Papaghost. It might seem as though this dude is living and walking in the delusion of being the head of house this week. Now, I understand that with the wager task of the week, he is the most experienced in that field amongst all the housemates. Yes, according to him, he's a music producer, blah 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 blah, technical producer, everything producer, blah blah blah. He exists and thrives in the world of art, so it's quite understandable, right? But the way the guy has literally taken over the whole task, it's two things for me. One, he's scared of them losing. Two, he really wants to prove a point and, you know, sort of assert himself amongst the housemates. That's his own way of making a statement, and he has made a statement, and a lot of the housemates are not finding it funny at all. They are not liking it. I explained a lot of that on my previous video. Please go ahead and watch that video.
Yeah. When I saw the shit they went, and I'm not the type to take it. I'm not gonna start because it's a motherfucker that I'm not trying to call into order. Yeah. Somebody's gonna check him, and I'm gonna check him for y'all if y'all ain't doing it. No facts, dude. No.
With regards to his drama this morning, he actually had a valid point, but I was not expecting him to be the person to react. So here's what happened. These housemates have had 2 meetings now about hygiene in the house, about cleaning the house, about tidying up the whole place, about taking their preparation for their task serious. But for 2 mornings now, these housemates will wake up and nobody wants to do their chore. Nobody wants to take responsibility for specific areas assigned to them around the house to cater to. And this is seriously getting on Papaghost's nerves. So this morning, he tried, you know, getting the housemates to do their task, but they ignored him. They completely ignored him. They did not even give him the attention. It was only a few people who were not supposed to be, you know, working in the kitchen today that, you know, volunteered to go work in the kitchen. The likes of Z and Sammy M, who was supposed to be in the kitchen this morning, they had to go do their laundry and then they had to go shower. Yes, and they had their valid reasons why, you know, because according to them, there was a mix-up in communication. But Papaghost was literally overreacting to it. This guy was speaking to these people as if they are his children. He was like, no, take responsibility. I should not tell you what to do. I'm like, dude, first of all, you're not the head of house this week. Second, you have no right to order these people around. Yes, it might be for the good of the whole house, but it's quite offensive when you try to dictate to people, you know, what to do when you are not in the position of authority to do so. And guys, it's even more frustrating because Mitch, that is the head of house, this guy is literally cruising in the head of house lounge. He doesn't even care. He has no single bone of leadership qualities to him at all. The guy does not even care. The only time he talks about cleaning the house or people doing their chores is when Big Brother summons him into the diary room. That's when he remembers that, oh my God, Big Brother actually warned us to keep his house clean. So guys, the whole thing is all messed up, and I loved the way Z stood up to him.
So then before going to them, why didn't you come to us, like the kitchen team, for the day?
Because you guys were showering.
I wasn't showering. Dude, I finished my shower in cold water. Legit.
Okay. You were washing your clothes.
Ah, that was like way earlier.
No, we had already started.
Now, they weren't particularly quarreling or having a go at each other, no, but I loved the way for everything Papaghost was saying, you know, to make it look like the likes of Z was completely nonchalant about her task this morning. She completely stood up to him. She stood the ground and explained her own side of the story. Now, listen. We finished working out. Some of you were outside stretching. I was ready to go to the kitchen, but the rest of us that were supposed to be in the kitchen, they were still stretching outside. So I decided to quickly do my laundry, which I did. And then by the time I got back into the house, which was just a short time, you already assigned people to the kitchen. So what did you expect me to do? And guys, I just loved the way she put it, because for me, I just felt like Papaghost at this point is reaching. And a lot of the housemates have noticed it now, and they found him overbearing. Overall, I understand where all of these housemates are coming from, but as I said on my previous video, I still strongly believe that they all enable each other. Yes, you come into a space like this where you meet strangers from different walks of lives, and you are just sitting down and allowing them to take the ride, take the reins of affairs, whilst you take the backseat, and then later on you complain. No, if you don't like the way things are, speak up, voice out, or if it is your strategy to be quiet, then stay mute. I don't know what you all think, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, all right? And I'll see you guys on another episode of Frankly Speaking with GLORYELIJAH. Thanks for watching. Have an amazing day.